Hey, how are you guys doing today? Before I get this video started here, I just have a quick question for you guys. Now, as you guys know, a lot of my time is spent making videos here on this channel, whether it's fishing, the actual editing part, and that's awesome. Like, I love making videos here. It's just so much fun. However, I do feel like there might be a little bit of room for some expansion. Now, before I get into this, I'm still going to be making videos on this channel. I'm still going to be putting out as many quality content videos as I possibly can. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that most of my time is spent out here fishing or editing, but I do have some free time where I feel like I should be doing some more productive things. I've definitely thought about a few different options. I'm going to be putting a poll up here. If you guys can go up there and put your opinion into the poll, that would really mean a lot to me. Basically, I'm thinking about expanding either to a vlog channel or streaming on Twitch. All right, now hear me out. A vlog channel will kind of just be like a different channel itself. And basically, that'll kind of just be like me filming my life, like everything that I do. And it probably will include some fishing stuff, but I mean, the videos aren't going to be super long and not like extremely edited like the ones on this channel are. Now let's talk about Twitch really quick. I do not know too much about Twitch itself. It just definitely seems like a solid platform, and I really do see a lot of potential in Twitch. So yeah, guys, definitely let me know if you guys would like to see me on Twitch. I mean, I could do gameplay, IRL streams. I don't know, just definitely let me know in the polls up above. Either way, I do feel like both of them would just be like a lot of fun. Now, as I did say though, this new project is not going to affect this channel at all. Still going to be putting a lot of videos up. That's enough time spent talking about that. Let's get right into this video here for today. All right, let me tell you guys what the plan is here for today. Pretty much, we're going to be doing another budget fishing challenge video. That is where I go into a store with a budget and have to buy a rod, reel, line, lures, just everything to catch some fish. You guys are probably pretty familiar with the series by now. This is definitely going to be a cool video though. This might be one of the most interesting budget fishing challenge videos that I've ever made. Pretty much the plan here for today is that we're going to be hitting up a local pawn shop and we're going to see if we can get a fishing setup to use here to catch some fish today. Now, the reason I say this is interesting is because I have never ever been to a pawn shop before. I've only really seen like the pawn shop TV shows. I didn't even know that there were pawn shops here in Delaware. So really, this is going to be pretty cool. It's definitely going to be a new experience for me. Hopefully they have fishing stuff there. I mean, I'm really just looking for a rod, reel, and a line combo. I mean, if they do have some fishing lures and baits, that is just awesome, but I'm really not sure of the chances of that. So let's get over to this pawn shop and let's get this video started here today. All right, guys, we made it over here, and this is definitely going to be a little bit interesting. This store is like extremely small. I mean, I did see pictures of it on Google, but it did not look this small. It looked small, but not this small. Filming might be just a little bit tough here, but yeah, this camera is kind of big, so I'm definitely not going to be bringing this in. I'm just trying to think how I can do this. I'm thinking maybe my best option is to hide my GoPro like under this jacket, and maybe when I get in there, I just kind of do a little one of these, and I don't know, man. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem filming in public. It's just that probably these people don't want to be on camera, and they probably don't want their store to be filmed if there's any like messes or anything. So I am definitely going to have to conceal this thing. I think I'm going to go with the GoPro idea. So I'm really not sure how this is going to work. I'm not even sure if there's fishing stuff in here. Hopefully we do not get kicked out. I don't know, man. This is kind of sketchy. Let me strap the GoPro on. All right, now you guys tell me, is this noticeable? I mean, it probably is. Let's get in there. Hopefully I do not die. All right, y'all, here we go. Walking in here. I might zip you up really quick before I go in and then unzip it. And boom, there we go. We have infiltrated the pawn shop. We are back here in the back, just trying to act natural, just unzipping our jacket, just like a normal person would who didn't have a GoPro hidden in there. And as you guys can see, I'm just kind of walking around. I did see the rods right when I came in, but I had to be like a little inconspicuous, you know? So then I walked over here to the rods and I started looking at them. As you guys can see here, there's a couple different rods there. The Shakespeare rod, $29. This blue rod was expensive too. They were just like really overpriced. The whole vibe in there was just kind of weird. A bunch of dudes like staring at me, so I just picked something and got out, man. It was just like, I don't know, it was kind of weird. And here you guys go. Here's some audio of me using some haggle magic.
I got a question about this. So this says 30 bucks. Would you take like 10 bucks? Basically like kind of broken.
Yeah, I think 15.
You said 10? All right.
Yeah, good day, man.
Nice, you too, bro. Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, we made it over here to the body of water that we are going to be fishing today. I definitely have been to this pond in a couple other videos, but before we do that, let's talk about our purchase here. And let me just talk to you guys a little bit about pawn shops. Pretty much they give you money for stuff if they believe they can sell it. Usually they lowball you so that they can get the highest profit possible, which I mean makes sense for a business. I mean, you want to get the most money possible. Now, saying that, I mean, I already knew this, but guys, please do not go to a pawn shop if you want fishing gear. The prices on these poles were outrageous. I mean, these were some Kmart poles, like literally from Kmart probably, and they were up for like $30, $20 $10 used, which easily if you go to a flea market or a yard sale or whatever, you can get these poles and rods for like what, like $2 each. Today I tried to get the least ripped off as possible, and I don't really know if that worked too well. What I have here is a 6'6" ready to fish combo. This pretty much looks like it's right out of Kmart, like I'm not even joking. The rod tip is busted, the reel is busted, and this thing was listed for $30 freaking in the store. He accepted my offer of $10. It did come with some baits for us to try out today, so I'm not gonna lie, it's like not that bad. But still, I mean, $10 for a busted rod, like I kind of got finessed there. It is all good though. It is for the video, man. That is just what I keep telling myself, at least. It'll be interesting to see if the brokenness of the rod actually affects us catching fish. I don't think it will, but that's what I thought in the thrift shop challenge, and you guys know how that turned out. All right, let me strap this GoPro up and let's get to fishing, man. My goal here is to get on some largemouth bass. Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, well, first thing we got to do here is definitely take this outrageous $30 price tag off. Let's see what else we have in this box though. So it seems like, all right, I'm definitely going to be using this today. We have a nice chartreuse spinnerbait. That should definitely be killer here, hopefully. Looks like we have some other soft plastics, and what the heck, definitely interesting. I'm not sure if this was actually part of the freaking thing when it, what the heck? I do not think that this was part of the combo when they sold it in stores. I could be wrong. Let me know if you guys know anything about this little knife right here. We're gonna be going with the spinnerbait that came in our little box thing, chartreuse color. Pretty much spinnerbaits are usually really good when it starts getting to the fall. In the fall, bass feeding patterns are definitely a lot more aggressive. I mean, they're trying to stock up for winter. Oh gosh, no. Oh, I got it. All right, there it is. And this reel just loves to not work. All right, this spinnerbait right here is just not working. All right, so I walked up to this structure here. I saw one splash, and I came up to see what it was, and just a bunch of splashes. It's like a beached crappie right here. It's crappie, like literally. This dude's like beached. He needs help. Come here. Oh, there he goes. Back into the water. All right, guys, I just thought of something, and this is actually going to be pretty cool. Hopefully it works. So let me see here. As you guys can see here, I just caught a grasshopper. All right, so I just hooked this grasshopper up on a very small hook. I'm actually going to throw it in here weightless. I've always wanted to do this ever since the last couple times I came here, and I've seen just like all these grasshoppers around. All right, now I'm gonna throw this over by the cover where I saw all of these crappie. All right, I'll throw it like right there. See if he gets hit. There we go. What do we have here? First fish of the day. There we go, guys, on the little grasshopper. Nice little bluegill, definitely not what we were after. But hey, man, this is the first fish on our pawn shop setup. So I'm gonna let this guy go right there. Definitely interesting. That is not how I expected to catch our first fish today. Glad I finally did that though. Every time I came here, I've always wanted to catch some grasshoppers and do that. Guys, I have something big on here. I just left this. Oh my gosh. Let me tighten this freaking drag up. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, come here. Oh! I'm about to freak out. Oh. Basically what happened there, I see these dough balls right here. All right, I just put some more on and sent them out there. But basically, oh man, I got these things in the video of the yard sale finds. Basically, this was in the big tackle box that I got. I got everything, I think it was for $10. I got a tackle box and a rod and reel. It was actually a pretty good deal, but this was one of the things that I got in there, dough balls for carp, catfishing, and buffalo fishing. That had to either be a carp or a catfish. Dang it, man. All I did was I took some of these things out and I just kind of chummed the water just like that. And something was on, man. I just freaking missed it. So I'm actually gonna leave that there for a little bit longer. Dang, man. Ah, that was a nice fish. All right, guys, well, it looks like I talked to the wrong person before coming here. I just talked to somebody else and a couple other people actually, and they said that this pond has just not been having any action at all. So I wish I would have known that before I drove all the way out here, and then I got skunked kind of ish. I mean, I did catch a sunfish, and I almost had a freaking big, I don't know what it was. It was either a catfish or a carp or something. Oh man, but I am defeated here today. Hey, all right guys, so it is the next day. Unfortunately, we did not have much success yesterday, like at all. And today it decided to rain and it's pretty cold, but that is all good. So we are now out here at a creek. I brought the pawn shop rod. It is in my trunk. Pretty much what we're gonna be doing here, we're gonna redeem ourselves, see what we can catch, see what is still in this creek. I'm pretty sure there's still trout here. So pretty much my goal here today is just to have some fun. Let's get to it. Hopefully we can have some better luck than we did yesterday. All right, y'all, so there we go. We have our trout rod set up. I just have some garlic scented power bait on here, some small split shots. I'm just gonna chuck this right around here. All right, and yeah, by the way, guys, I know that this video is kind of like all over the place right now. I mean, first we went to the pawn shop, then yesterday we tried to catch some bass, then I caught some crickets to catch some sunfish, then I caught either a catfish or a carp, and now we're here catching some trout. I was trying to catch some trout, and then we are also going to be using our other rod from the pawn shop. So yeah, guys, things kind of like are all over the place, but that is good, man. All right, well, that did not work. So it seems like we might have got finessed like double from this pawn shop place. First of all, that rod was $10. I'll bust it up, the reel and everything. Not a good deal. Second of all, man, that rod is bad luck. So yeah, guys, I am cold. It is freezing outside. It is wet outside. It is raining. It is just not a good day to fish. Not our day to fish here, apparently. I mean, I did see some fish here in this water. I threw just about everything I had at them. I saw one nice sized bass too, but man, these fish were just, it's still all good though, man. It's still good to get out here. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. You guys know the saying, man. You're not always guaranteed to catch a fish. But yeah, man, let's get back to my house right quick. I really have to warm up. Whew, all right, what is up, guys? I'm now back in my house. Pretty much I just got home. I jumped in the hot shower. You know when you're really cold and it's really hot in the shower and then it kind of like burns your hands? But I was thinking that since there wasn't too much action in this episode fishing wise, I mean, that was something that I touched on in my last video. You never know how a fishing session is going to turn out. You never know how a video is going to turn out. At least we tried, man. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some Q&A questions, some stuff that you guys have been wondering. So I'm going to get to that in a second. But before that, I just want to touch on like the whole rod, reel, the whole pawn shop experience. The rod is like not terrible. I mean, it's still usable. Just the reel, the part that I showed you that popped out of the reel, almost every other cast that thing would pop off and it was just like a tangled mess. It was so annoying. But yeah, guys, out of all these like budget challenges that I've done, that was definitely like the hardest one to catch any fish at all. I don't know what was going on. It's getting colder outside, so I'm gonna take the L on this one. As far as fish caught goes, I mean, I got some crazy stuff coming out in the near future, so don't even worry about like fish caught in this video. Like, I got some crazy stuff coming. On that note, man, let's get right into this Q&A. That is another good thing about following me on Instagram. You see if I put something out on my story, like send me questions for Q&A. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would see that and you could ask me questions. Let's hop right into the first question here. Would you ever do a meetup in the East Coast somewhere? I'm definitely planning on doing a meetup when the weather gets warmer, whether it's somewhere around here, a pond, something like that. We could all fish together. Maybe we could throw some other YouTubers in there as well. That would just be so much fun. I'm gonna weed out some of these juicy questions here. I'm not gonna like answer a bunch of questions. Sorry if your question does not get answered. I see here that some people are asking about merch. Definitely like just very soon, like extremely soon. Do you have any beef with other fishing YouTubers? I would not say that I have any beef with anybody. I respect everybody on this platform equally. I mean, I know how hard it is to make videos, especially the people who edit their own videos, because I know, man, that takes so much time. It would be a lot easier just to have somebody else edit videos for you, obviously, but personally I would just rather edit myself, you know, so no shade to anybody who like has an editor or anything. But yeah, guys, it definitely does take a lot of time. All right, I'm gonna kind of combine two of these questions here. One was, what was your favorite catch? And two, what was your favorite catch and cook? Both of those, man, it has to be the golden rainbow trout. I'm getting a lot of questions about Florida. I am definitely going to be going down to Florida in this like winter season. Who is your favorite YouTuber? I don't know, man. On YouTube, I just have like a wide variety of stuff that I watch. I don't think that I have one favorite YouTuber. It's just kind of like a mix. Do you have any hobbies besides fishing? So a lot of you guys might not know this, but I'm like a super sports nerd, mainly for basketball and football, but just like a lot more for basketball. Like, I know all the stats of like everybody on every team. It's kind of weird. I literally watched every single Sixers game possible. 2 years ago when I was back in college, I think the Sixers only won 10 games and I watched every single game that season. All right, I might have missed a couple games, but you guys see what I'm saying. Like, I really like watching the Sixers and just basketball in general. Also with football, I'm also an Eagles fan. I mean, the Eagles are doing freaking awesome right now. I mean, I have a lot of hobbies besides fishing, but I'm just going to tell you guys one more, and that would probably be playing video games. And that kind of ties in with what I was talking about at the beginning of this video, like the whole Twitch streaming thing. I'm not as big of a video gamer as I used to be back in the day. I know Call of Duty, like I was, oh my gosh, I was all over Call of Duty when that was like the popular game. But yeah, man, nowadays pretty much all I play if I ever get on Xbox is 2K. I will roast any of y'all in 2K, but I really do want to get the new Call of Duty. It looks like a lot of fun. If you guys would like, if you guys want to see me stream, I could definitely do that. You guys just gotta let me know. But yeah, I just have so many questions here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but they just keep going. I do not think I'll be able to answer all these in this video. I think I'm gonna stop it right there. That would also be another cool thing about streaming. Like, if I streamed, I could answer you guys' question like right on the spot, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, man. This video is just kind of like, I said it before, man, this video really is like all over the place. But that is going to be it here for this video today. This one was definitely a lot different than like what I'm used to, like the normal videos. I told you guys before, like, you never really know how a video is going to turn out until you actually start to make it, until you start to edit it and everything like that. So thank you guys for giving me the chance, for actually watching through this video. It really does mean a lot to me. As I said, this video is definitely a little bit different, but awesome stuff is coming in the near future. I just have so many things that I'm like excited about. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm still trying to pump out as many quality content videos as I possibly can. I mean, this one, the fish catching in it was a little like so we're gonna have to pick that up in the next coming videos. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. You guys have been killing it. Let's keep it rolling, man. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next video.